Hi, in this video I'm gonna talk about the game between doremix and Amongus Genduch. Okay, white slides into the corner, but it would be good to give black some pushes, because what? He has to answer. And this another push he also has to answer, because if he does not answer, we can play here. And it's quite painful, because after this we can play double hane. So he will answer, okay, and later we can pincer his stone, and there will be some fight. And if we just slide into the corner, black has a good move here, he can just bend, and now his group is quite strong, and he puts pressure at white's group, and white group is still not alive, and it would be now maybe not difficult, but uncomfortable for white to manage this group in the future. Because in my scenario, this group has access to the center, so it will be able to escape. There is also corner open, and like that, not like that. Like that, black can just toy with this group and try to chase it, and he will gain something from chasing it. Okay, black played here. Yeah, but white should immediately use it, that black instead of this move played here. This move is not bad, but white could use his chance to come back here and play those pushes. And pincer. Instead, white played here. Yeah, and now white played here, and I think it's a very good decision to, instead of playing here, play here, because black's group is not settled yet. So now, if black plays here, we can try to close black. And yeah, maybe he will live somehow, because he has some moves like that. Maybe this push first, I don't know, some cut. And later this. But now white groups are, maybe white can even play like that, and now white groups are connected, black is closed, and white is happy. And yeah, maybe black can kill that corner, but it's not that obvious, and it still leaves some edges, and this corner is not that big, because black will invest a lot of stones to kill this one white stone. Okay, instead white wanted to save his corner. He played like that, and now it leaves a possibility for black to put some pressure at white's group, but he did not do it in the best way, because now this shape is quite cuttable. So instead, let's think on a bigger scale and play here, because this move not also puts some pressure at this group, but also puts some pressure at this group. It puts pressure at both of those groups. And if white plays somewhere from this group, now black can continue, and one of those groups will have some huge problems in the future, because white can take care of both of those groups. Yeah, and now if black plays like that, white immediately used his chance to try to cut, and black a little bit fought for it, because now white can cut. Instead, black should play a move that is not that obvious in this situation, because if black plays here, yeah, white can cut him. But black doesn't care, he goes out, because still it's the similar situation as I showed before. Both of those white groups are still not alive, especially this one, and it will be there will be some problems for white, because now he even can't escape, and yeah, maybe he will live, but black will close him and gain some wall, and white will live on a small scale. Yeah, so black should not play here. I know that this move is not obvious, because we get ourselves cut, but in this situation it's quite good. Okay, but it happened like that. Okay. Okay. But this white move is a little bit too far. Because those stones of black here are quite solid, and now black with pleasure can just separate white, and yeah, instead white could just play Shimari, and it's satisfying enough, because like that we are asking for some trouble. Okay. But this move is not quite shapish, because we just played a Nobi, and this move, maybe now our group is more alive, but yeah, it's painful to play a move like that. It's not the greatest shape. But I guess white was scared of the cut here. But this cut is not working quite well for black, because what happens next? Like that. And now there's, if black cuts, there's a ladder. And if he plays something like that, then we can connect here. And if he tries to separate us, okay, we can play here, and black can't cut us. I don't know. It's quite complicated, but white can play like that. And if he escapes, suddenly this group is dead. Because maybe he can even sacrifice those 3 white stones and kill black at the bottom. Okay, so white should not be afraid of this cut. Yeah, and also this move does not put any pressure at those 2 black stones. And this move does. Okay. But now white is playing from his alive group. And yeah, I know that black is also not alive, but we need to remember that this group is not alive also. But okay, maybe it's looking at black's shape, so it should be okay, because black has to answer. But now we are playing from our alive group, and what can black do? Black can threaten to cut, and if we block, now black closes our group. And yeah, maybe it will live, but black escaped, he closed our group, and he gained something. And okay, black played here, but now we help white escape, and we got nothing in return. Because in this situation, if white now escapes, we can cut. And if he blocks, we close white. And if he play here, we have some nice access to the corner later on. Maybe even white will have to answer. No. But it would be big Yose. And like that, we gained nothing as black. We just went out, and we let white get out. And we got nothing in return. But now we can't just sacrifice those 2 stones here. Because if we save them, white group is still not alive, because it has only 1 eye. And if we give those stones away, now white is for sure alive. So those were quite important stones. White played Hane, but white has enough liberties and he has some other helping stones. White could just cut. And what will black do? If he plays here, we can play here, and if he hanes, we hane. And we will manage to capture those 2 black stones. Okay, and maybe white did not reduce black a lot, but at least now white is very alive here. Before there... let's see how it looked before. Yeah, before there was no base, no ice space, and maybe with this moves white did not reduce black, but he made sure that his group is alive. So it's good. But this move, I see, white maybe thought that black will answer and he will try to build some points here, but black doesn't have to answer this move. And also, we don't want to build some points here because black already has access here to our territory and here. So we can't play here and later play some move here because there are too much holes. There's not one move that closes it. And now black played here. Yeah, I think here would be just enough because what? White will not play here, he has to play here, we can push once more, and later we can reduce from here, and there's nothing for white. Okay. White tries to kill, it happens like that. Yeah, but now, this is very important move, because now we are cutting black. What black plays here, okay, white connects, and white can't play here, because now we Atari, and oopsie. Okay, yeah, black can play here, but still white will get these stones, so it was very important cut. Black played here. Okay. And still, this cut is still working. We play here and black can't play here. That's so huge. Okay. But now, yeah, maybe black will be alive, but now white makes this Nakade shape. And yeah, black has these cuts, which work, but he could just live. Like that. What will white do now? If he plays here, we play here. If he plays here, we play here. And if we play like that, then if white connects here, we need to add a move to live. So we could play this move in 2 immediately, and we would be alive. And now, if whites connect, we don't have to play here. Okay. But there's this cut. But black did not see, I guess, that he can play here. And if white plays here, ta-dam! And now we capture. Because white can't connect here. He needs to play here. And we are very alive. And what can white play else? He can play here, but now we have a ladder. Okay. But, okay, let's go with it. It's not that bad for black still, even if he died with this group. But this is too small. We need to think bigger, because we died big. So now we also have to kill big. Or get something big. Okay, we can try to give this push. White has to answer, and now we can play here and hope to get all of this. It would be quite nice. Okay, but black got it on the small scale. He just ate up this one stone, and now white reduces from this side. And this move. We don't have any weaknesses, and this move does not fix any weaknesses. So why don't we play here and eat this stone on a big scale? Because what is it? Okay. And now we just ate one stone. It's 1, 2, maybe 4 points. And there are still much bigger moves on the board. For example, here it's like 10 or more. Yeah, and now white is playing in the center, but he already has access to the center from both sides, from here and from here. So we should focus on the corners and sides. So let's play this move, for example. It's very big. Okay, but I see the idea of white. White is trying to kill black's dragon here. But I think it's not that easy to kill that. But let's see. Yeah. Okay, and now white played this big move. Okay, there's Samiose. Okay, I think let's sum up. Now black is trying to put some pressure at white's group, but he could do it in a better way. Because if he plays here, he puts pressure at both of these groups. And also he doesn't have any possibilities of a cut. This is too far away. Black will be more than happy to separate us, because he already has some stones here, which help him a lot. So instead, let's just play a normal Shimari and be happy. We can't sacrifice these 2 stones here, because if they are alive, the white group is not alive yet. So if we let white capture them, now white has 0 problems. This group is safe, alive, and he also gained some points. So those were very important stones. With this move, black thinks too small. There are no weaknesses for black, so he should think on a bigger scale. Play here, white has to answer, and now black can play here and try to get all of this for himself. White played in the center, but we don't care about center, because there will be not much points. We care about the corners and sides, so instead let's play a move over here, which is very big. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you for watching, and for those who managed till the end, there's a picture of my cat.